You are now tuning into The Vibe with your boys podcast. Starring Kyle the Kid and Mega the Boy. You dig?
It's your boy Kyle the Kid and Mega the Boy, and we are here with another episode of Vibe with your boys podcast. Yes, sir.
It's your boy Kyle the Kid and Mega the Boy, and we back with another episode of the Vibe with your boys podcast. Yes, sir.
I think I like when you do it.
My bad.
At all.
My bad.
So let's not do that again. Yes, we are back with another episode again, episode 18, as promised.
Promise episode 18? I never heard you promise episode 18.
You gonna let me get through with the
But
introduction?
you didn't, don't lie to the people. You didn't promise.
Wait.
When did you promise episode 18?
You were there when we recorded episode 17?
Yeah, but you didn't promise episode 18.
But you didn't let me finish what I was saying.
Go ahead. Words, though. Just choose your words.
Like I was saying, as promised, back with episode 18, our end of the year wrap up episodes, like I was talking about in our last episode. Today's video will be about our favorite albums of this past year of 2020 that we felt, listened to, delved in, spoke to our heart, all that. And also a couple of our few songs, that we enjoyed. Too many songs to choose from, so it's not really a top 10 list. But some of that and what we expect coming up into 2021 from our favorite artists, what we expect to drop projects. Anything you want to touch on, maybe, before we get into the list real quick?
No, let's get into it.
Okay. So, first and foremost, we're going to start off with a few honorable mentions. Meg, you can go ahead and slap your first honorable mention off the list and then make it.
Okay. Alright, man. So, the reason why this person is not in my top 10 is just because they came out a little late. They came out a month and a half ago, so I didn't really get a chance to listen to this album as much as the other ones, but it was a pretty good body of work. So that would be Burden of Proof by Benny the Butcher. Good album. I like pretty much every song on that album.
Okay.
But I just didn't really get a chance to live with it as much as I did the other one. So that'll be my honorable mention. Only got one honorable mention, by the way.
Benny the Butcher. I didn't listen to the album, I guess.
No, it's cool. No problem.
No, I know how Benny get down. I just didn't get a chance to listen to it yet. But okay, I see. I got a few. First honorable mention, G Herbo, PTSD. I would say I probably caught, it came out top of the year, actually, February. I jumped into it in the summer. Pretty solid album. Just didn't make my top 10, but pretty good album. Got a few songs on there that I listen to frequently. Let's see, Jack Boy, Living in History. Jack Boy dropped 2 projects. Living in History is an honorable mention for me. Pretty good album. Every song on there I liked. Just didn't I didn't listen to the songs individually as much as I did, some of the other albums, so it didn't make the top 10. Polo G the GOAT. Polo G. I really did like that album. It was almost top 10. Almost was, Martin and Gina, 21. He had bangers on that. Looking to see what his next project is gonna look like, because I feel like that one right there is gonna catapult him. So, shout out to Polo G. To end off my honorable mentions, Burna Boy. Burna Boy.
He's not in your top 10?
No, he's not in my top 10. And that was a tough one, because that album from Burna Boy, I believe it was Twice as Tall. I think yeah, Twice as Tall. That was, I got about 4 or 5 songs on there that I'm writing out to. So shout out to Burna Boy. Shout out to people, Africans out there. Honorable mentions. So we gonna start with our top 10. We gonna go from 10 to 9. We gonna
10 to 1.
Yeah. I'm not a mathematician. Not really good with numbers. But you gonna do your 10. I'm gonna do my 10. Then we gonna go down all the way to 1.
I do 10. You do 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I go first.
Yeah.
Okay, top 10. Now, I must say, this list was harder for me to create than I thought it was. It was going to be. So my number 10. This album was a cool album for me. I have about 6-7 songs on this album that I listen to on a regular. Just Cause Y'all Waited 2 by Lil Durk.
At 10?
At 10.
Sheesh.
Cool album. The reason why it's not higher on my list is just because the other albums I listen to in totality more. Like the other albums on my list, I listen to from top to bottom more than I listen to this album. But being that I have about 6-7 songs that I listen to this album on like regular, I have to put it in my top 10. So like I said, Just Cause Y'all Waited 2 by Lil Durk. That's my number 10.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
You probably got that at the top 1.
No. I didn't expect it to be 10.
Nah,
but it's still made it to the top 10.
Dope album. Like I said, I just
Okay.
don't listen to it as much in totality as I listen to the other ones.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Number 10, I got mine. Drake Dark Lane demo tapes.
Name ain't my list.
I mean, see, it's at 10. It's at 10. For all you Drake lovers out there, I'm Drake my favorite artist. If you didn't know, of
all time.
I'm
R&B, rock, pop, and metal. No matter.
I'm a Drake fan, but this wasn't an album, but it was a project, so it did make the list. It was a collection of throwaways and songs that we already heard. Solid project. It wasn't not an album, so it wasn't the album project or album that we were waiting for from Drake. But it's something to carry us through the year. It had some notables. When to Say When, Chicago Freestyle that dropped a little before this project came out. Desires. Definitely have some songs on there that I listen to all throughout the year. So it's Drake. He's not gonna really miss. Even when he missed, it's still solid content. You feel me? So yeah, that's my number 10. Drake Dark Lane demo tapes.
Okay. Number 9. This should have been higher if I could just off me just listening to the album over and over. This should have been higher on my list, but it can't be higher on my list. The Saga of Wiz Khalifa by Wiz Khalifa. That's number 9.
Oh, you using some Wiz this year?
Bro, at one point, bro, in middle school, bro, Wiz was one of my favorite rappers, bro. See, he kind of went away from what I like about Wiz. That was like, the storytelling, like, I don't know if you remember like his earlier album. He obviously it's Wiz. He always talked about smoking and all this extra shit.
Yeah.
But it was more so like storytelling, talking about whatever. So he kind of went away from that formula. So I kind of went away. But with this album, I won't say he went back to it, but every song on there was a solid track. It, 7 songs, so pretty short. But yeah, all 7 is in my rotation this year. So that'll be my number 9.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Wiz Khalifa. Shout out to Wiz.
Wiz.
Yeah, so my number 9, Lil Yachty, Little Boat 3. I'm not sure how many you listen to Lil Yachty, but about 2016, 2017, a little bit after high school, I dived into Lil Yachty with Little Boat 1 and Summer Songs. And I became a fan, but then since those 2 projects, Teenage Emotions, Little Boat 2, and I believe he had another one, Lil Yachty, he really hasn't been hitting for me. He drops an occasional single or Lucy that I mess with, but Little Boat 3 got me back on the Yachty wave, and I was I'd say all around it was a solid project. Got a few songs on there, got some appearances by Durk, Young Thug, To the Morning, and a few of just some solo songs on there that I rock with heavy. So number 9, Little Boat 3.
Gotcha. All right, number 8. So my number 8 is The GOAT by Polo G.
Okay.
Now, Polo G, I think,
That's a shout out Polo.
Yeah, man, for sure. So Polo G is one of those rappers I put in the same category as a Lil Durk, a Lil Babies. He's really spitting. You feel me? He's really spitting. I think he showcased it on this album. I would like to see what his next album to see how much he developed from this album. But it was a pretty dope album. I have, like I said, about 6-7 songs on this album also that I listen to on a daily, or not on a daily, but it's in my rotation. So yeah, number 8. Shout out to Polo G.
Okay. Polo. Number 8. I got Bryson Tiller Anniversary. Now, I must say, and Bryson has already confirmed this, so you on the clock. This isn't the album I was waiting on for Bryson for 3 years, but it was a solid project. Trap soul vibe. So yeah, a solid project. Not the album I was waiting for, but good to hear Bryson after 3 years in album form. Always Forever, the single he dropped, according to Spotify, it was one of my most listened songs this year. So not surprised really. So yeah, Bryson Tiller Anniversary hits me at number 8 for me.
Okay. Now we move on to number 7. I ain't gonna lie, after this, it really got hard for me. Like, it really got hard. This could have been top 5, but it had to be right here. My Turn, The Deluxe by Lil Baby.
Okay.
Great project. I mean, it was a great project from top to finish. It was a great project. Granted, there was some songs on there that I could have did without, but that was very far in between. So, you got songs on there like Grace and damn, I forgot. What's the little song? Humble. Humble was in my rotation like crazy.
Humble, you got We Paid
on there. You feel me? So yeah, man. So that's number 7. But trust me, it could have easily been top 5 on my list. But nah.
Shout out to Baby.
Yeah, for sure.
And
best rapper of the year.
Yeah.
Hands down.
So once again, like how he just said, biggest rapper, had the best year in rap. The albums are not. We're not judging them off of like stars really.
No.
Just off of albums we like enjoyed and listened to and took in. Just
Yeah, because there's some albums on my list that some people may say is better than the other, but I don't listen to it in totality as much as some others. So that went into effect of me picking.
Got you. And also, as far as like I'm on this list, I feel like it's more like a replay.
Yeah.
Replay. So it's some albums that may be lower than others that I may feel like are actually better than some of the albums, but just me listening to it as much as I did, that's why it's higher on the list. So that was your 7.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, my 7 is Jack Boy album. Jack Boy. Like I said, Jack Boy dropped 2 projects this year. One Living in History. That was an honorable mention, but Jack Boy, the Jack Boy album, that one also damn near every song on there went in and had a lot of replay value for me on that. And as well, I feel like Jack Boy showed himself like Kodak B in a way, as an artist.
Yeah.
People try to especially from South Florida.
Kodak homeboy.
Yeah, Kodak homeboy. Kodak 2.0. Try to box him in, no pun intended.
Yeah, he definitely broke that box.
Yeah, he came out of there, developed his own style, own flow, held down SG. So shout out to Jack Boy.
I'm kind of mad at myself because I haven't listened to the album I listened to it one time. It was a cool project, but I never went back and listened to it. So
a good project. I was driving out to it.
So that was number 7. All right.
Yeah.
Number 6. This is where it got real hard for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. This got real hard. Number 6, Savage Mode 2.
Savage Mode 2?
By 21 Savage and Metro Boom.
Okay.
Listen, they can't miss, bro. 21 Savage and Metro Boomin don't miss, bro. It is what it is.
Okay.
I'm being honest, 21 Savage don't miss.
No, 21 Savage don't miss.
So when you add 21 Savage with one of the best producers in the game, you know what you're gonna get. Now it almost didn't make my top 10 only because even though I listened to the album a lot, I didn't really live with it as much as I did with some of the other ones. But I couldn't deny like that joint was banging from top to bottom, bro. I'm like, alright, bro, I gotta put it on there, bro.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. I must say Savage Mode 2 did not make my top 10, and it wasn't an honorable mention, only because even though I did like the project, I didn't listen to it that much. I'm waiting on the 21 Savage album.
Of course, I feel you.
Savage Mode 2, cool, good for the culture, Savage Mode 1 I still prefer, but I'm not mad at that, but I'm waiting on the 21 Savage album, just, regular standard procedure album. My number 6, Little Baby, My Turn, whether you want to go with deluxe, whichever. All In, Something to Prove, Humble.
He did a thing.
Forget That. There's no Sucker with Moneybagg Yo. He went in, like we just said, had the biggest year in rap. He even threw the bigger picture on there as a deluxe, so Little Baby, man. He was on everybody's project. Jack Harlow just dropped the album today. Little Baby's on there, and it's the end of the year, so.
Hey man, Little Baby, man, yeah.
Little Baby.
Shout out Little Baby, man. It's Little Baby.
Now we in the top 5.
All right, top 5.
Yes, sir.
Number 5. See, this album had to be my top 5, and it came out later. It came out a month ago, about a month and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been listening to this album since it came out. While the World Was Burning by St. John.
St. John, okay.
A lot of you guys may not know who St. John is.
Monica Lewinsky.
But that man, I just love his music, man. And one thing I like about this album is he took some of his top songs from his last album that he dropped, one of the collection albums, and he took the same beats and remade a whole nother song out of the same beat. So pretty much the song that everyone loved, he took the same beat and then created a whole nother song, and it's like a whole different vibe. So that album is definitely in my top 5. Could have been lower, honestly, but I've been listening to it too much for it not to be in mine.
Okay. St. John, you like, I guess you could put me on. I don't really listen to him that much. But St. John's a good artist.
Yeah.
I'll probably check him out more in 2021.
Yeah, he's on acquired taste. Honestly, not everybody gonna like St. John.
Yeah.
He's on acquired taste.
No, he got a few songs out.
Nah, he's definitely dope to me. So
Yeah,
shout out to St. John.
So that was your number 5, right?
That's number 5, yeah.
Okay. Number 5, another acquired taste, I may say, no cap.
Yeah, you listen to that nigga religiously,
I forgot the name of his project. Hold on. I'm having block right now. Let me. I want to just give it its due.
She my Monica Lewinsky.
Oh yeah. Still Human. Yeah, Still Human. No cap. Rounds. Begins my top 5. Even though this wasn't on the project, Stop Spinning by No Cap, according to Spotify, was my most listened to song of the year, my most plays. And I'm not too surprised by that because I played that song pretty frequently. So, shout out to No Cap, yes sir. I'm expecting him to actually have a big 2021. Being, he built some momentum. He was having some legal issues in the beginning of the year, and came out and dropped this. So, shout out to No Cap.
No cap.
Still Human.
Yeah, I don't really listen to him like that, but yeah, some songs that you be playing, be catching my attention. So, alright, we're moving to number 4. This album right here could have easily been my number 1 album.
So your number 4 could have been your number 1.
Easily been my number 1 album.
Okay.
And honestly, I've been second guessing myself this whole time up until we started recording. But I'm gonna have to go with Artist 2.0 by DIIIGGGGGG with the Hoodie.
Okay.
Honestly, I think this album is probably my second favorite out of the last 3 albums he put out. Behind the last one he put out, I think Artist.
Okay, so it was Hoodie Season.
Oh, Hoodie Season was the last one he put out?
Before Artist 2.0?
Yeah. It might have been.
Yeah.
Hoodie Season is my favorite album by DIIIGGG. But to move forward, DIIIGGG is the only other rapper in my top 5 that would never leave my top 5 besides Drake. Nah, granted, he moves around. Sometimes he's number 2, sometimes he's number 3, number 4. But I don't think he's going to be number 5. DIIIGGG is definitely my top 5. Right now, he's definitely my top 2 and my number 5 best rappers. But yeah, man, this album was a great album. I think it's not too many songs on this album that I don't like. And I could listen to this album from top to finish without skipping one song if I really feel like it. So, yeah, man, DIIIGGG with the Hoodie. That means a lot. That shows a lot that he's number 4 on my list, man.
Okay.
Tough. It was a tough decision.
So we doing number 4 now. Okay. My number 4 is Shoot for the Stars and for the Moon.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Pop Smoke, man. R.I.P. to Pop.
Yes, sir.
Can't say the Pop without the smoke.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, man. He's number 4 for me, man. It's a shame. I look, bro. He has like hundreds of millions of streams on like 5 different songs off that album, and he's not even around to see it. It's crazy, but a point in time, I was blasted his album for weeks and weeks. Dropped the deluxe. He had some songs on the deluxe. I was blasting for weeks on weeks. So, shout out to Pop Smoke, man. Great album, man. Great album.
Yeah, of course.
Album, number 4.
Yeah, number 4. Now, number 3. Listen, this album right here, probably the best album that dropped this year.
Where's number 3? Okay, yeah, I forgot.
It's the best album that dropped this year. Well, best lyrical album that dropped this year, hands down. This man got about 17 songs on the album. I like 16 of them. And the 17 one, depending what day it is, I might like it.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all don't like it because of the situation around the album, but I don't give a fuck what you think.
Okay.
A lot of y'all didn't listen to it because y'all biased.
Okay.
Daystar by Tory Lanez.
Okay.
Best album, bro. The best lyrical content I listened to this whole year, hands down. I don't care if he did it or not. Daystar by Tory Lanez is my number 3. Could have easily been my number 1 if I'm just going off lyrical content and how much I listen to the album. But I had to be realistic with myself.
Okay.
Number 3. Okay. But best lyrical album that came out this year, I'm telling you.
That's the hill you really stand on.
If you remove about 4 songs from that album that really like talk about the situation,
yeah,
it's just a great album, period.
Yeah.
It's not just about the situation, it's just a great album. And if you could just take your bias aside and actually give the album a listen, you'll see what I'm talking about. Number 3 is Daystar by Tory Lanez.
Got you. And my number 3 is Daystar by Tory Lanez. Hey, my number 3 is Daystar by Tory Lanez. And like he said, I was thinking, I was like, yo, should I make this my number 1? Then I was like,
bruh.
Like, okay, so like some of the songs that he's addressing the issue, those are like probably my least listened to because, you know, we already know he's like kind of like this and taking shots. But like the other albums, like the other songs, like the other like 14, 13 songs, like
they're great songs.
Like individually, I listen to those or whatever the case may be. Now, what I must say about Daystar, it's not like the songs in there. It's not like all day listen tos.
Yeah.
So it's like that's probably why I didn't make it number 1 because it didn't really have like no hit songs.
Yeah.
But it's just a great project and great song. So number 3, Tory Lanez.
You're not gonna say this. It's a classic though. You're not gonna put it in as a classic, whatever. But lyrically, there's no album that I listened to this year that had more lyrical venom than that album.
Yeah, and if you take like Megan was saying, you take the situation aside, you just listen to the project. You can still hate him after you listen to it, but you just listen to the project. That album, people mess with.
Bro, stuff he was doing with his voice. Singing, his vocal ranges, rapping,
flows.
Jesus Christ, yeah, great album.
Yeah,
great album
for sure.
Okay, my number 2. Another album I'm listening every day to this point. I listened to it last night. Twice as Tall by Burna Boy.
Twice as Tall, Burna Boy.
From top to bottom, I could listen to it non-stop without skipping one song. From his last project, I believe it was African Giant.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool to me, but this album right here, P. Diddy co-signing before it came out. So, I know that was... I'm pretty sure he was the executive producer on the album.
Executive producer.
And yeah, he definitely showed up on his album, Real Life with Stormzy, one of my favorite songs on there. Bank on It, one of my favorite songs on there. So, yeah, great album. Shout out to Burna Boy. Shout out to Nigeria. Yeah,
like I said, Burna Boy, that was an honorable mentions, but definitely Bank on It and Real Life and Twice as Tall and
Way Too Big. Too much songs on this.
Yeah, some of those songs are like
could have easily been number 1.
Top songs I listen to.
Yeah.
Number 2. Oh, I'm looking at it, and I kind of
doubled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I had to fix that bit a couple times.
I got 3 songs left.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna just have to do a bonus. My number one.
Yeah.
So, what you did? Number 3?
Hold on, shit. I think it's number 2.
That was your number 2. Okay. So I gotta decide now. My number 2, A Boogie, Artist 2.0.
Okay.
So yeah, it was really my number 3 because everything else. So Drake just slide down to 11.
Okay.
So it's kind of out of the top 10.
All right, so Drake is out of there. So number 3 is your number.
Yeah, my actual number 3 is A Boogie 2.0.
All right, go again.
And then we talk about that real quick. But number 2, just because y'all waited, 2 Lil Durk. Yeah, that bro.
No, I should have thought because I knew it was gonna be in your top 10, but that number 2.
That bro, it's all love.
No.
Chirac Demons, Outro 248, Viral Moment, Internet Sensation.
Lil Durk definitely had an MVP in this year. If this was in the NBA, NFL, he would have been top 3 in voting.
Bro.
Definitely.
Definitely, yeah. Like Lil Durk slid this year. Like he was on everybody's project. Like Lil Baby slid like this year. Like more quietly, but probably like just as like prominent. Like if you look at it musically, he had a song with Drake. He just dropped a song with Meek. He was on Nas' album. He was on everybody's album, bro. Like
Yeah.
everybody, like Lil Durk, he did them one.
Yeah.
He did them one this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So that was my number 2.
All right, man. Last one for me. No, you already talked about this one. Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. Pop Smoke, my number 1 album. Top to bottom. What a deluxe. Top to bottom. I don't really like some of the songs on the regular one, like the Enjoy feature with Karol G. Didn't really care for it, but when they put Burna Boy on it, you can listen to the album from top to finish.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, man, like you said, sad that he's not here no more. We're probably not gonna hear this. Well, I don't even think we'll drop another album with him, but we're probably not gonna hear this type of work again. They might have to put scraps together, which I hope they don't. I hope they just let this live, bro. I hope that this is the only not only project, but
if they can do this and follow up with it, we like to hear it. But just don't. The money pool, don't money pool.
Yeah,
don't money grab.
Yeah, man. So that wraps up my top 10.
Okay.
Shout out to Pop Smoke and rest in peace.
Now, I must say, I don't know if this is like cheating because this didn't really drop in 2020, but it dropped at the end of 2019. Roddy Ricch. Bro,
Roddy Ricch was gonna be my top 4. But I was like, damn, man, it dropped this year. So
it dropped December 6th.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I really want to do that.
So like, this is my number 1, and that album right there, like, besides like one song like Big Stepper, Big Stepper and Peter featuring Meek Mills, like those 2 songs, cause it's 16 songs on that project, and that didn't even have a deluxe. Like all these albums this year be having deluxes and stuff. And we didn't hear from Roddy Ricch the rest of the year. That album right there, Roddy Ricch slid on it. Like, it had The Box, High Fashion, War Baby, Praise to the Trap God, Perfect Time. Roddy Ricch, I have to give it to him. Didn't really listen to him that much the second half of the year because I ran through the album the first part of the year and we didn't hear nothing else from him. So we're on the clock, Roddy Ricch, we need something for 2021. But yeah, that album right there. Sir.
Roddy! Alright, songs. Let me put my songs up.
Yeah, we're going to get into our favorite songs of the year. Once again, not really top 10 like that, but because it's just so many songs.
Yeah, I can't really.
Favorite song changes by the week. I could be playing a song the whole week, just one song. So.
But I must say, these songs, though, since they came out, been a constant in my rotation.
Yeah.
Don't matter what week it is, don't matter what I'm doing, I'm going to play it at least once or twice that week. So, you going to start this song?
Oh yeah, okay, I'll start. There's no list.
No list. Yeah.
I'm gonna just say "Laugh Now, Cry Later." Drake featuring Lil Durk. Lil Durk had probably the best guest feature this year, or one of the best guest features.
Yeah.
That song. I must say I don't really play it like continuously, but like it's a song I think every time I hear it, I'm gonna like, okay, you can leave it up.
Yeah.
Like, I feel Laugh Now, Cry Later, Drake featuring Lil Durk.
I'm gonna go with Grace by Lil Baby featuring 42 Doug. Once again, that was one of the songs I was listening to earlier in the year. Not so much now, but I, like you said, with the Roddy Ricch album, I played it so much when it came out that I don't need to hear it no more. But that's definitely one of my songs of the year, top songs of the year.
Gotcha. No Cap, Stop Spinning. According to Spotify, like I said previously, it was my most played song of the year. And yeah, shout out No Cap.
Shout out No Cap. My next one will be Epidemic by Polo G.
Yeah, you listened to that.
I listen to that all the time. So I mean,
and that wasn't even on his album too. That was a pretty good song.
No, that was a Lucy.
Yeah,
great song. So yeah, Epidemic by Polo G.
Letter to Nipsey. Letter to Nipsey. I had to do a little research on my brother. Meek Mill featuring Roddy Ricch.
I did listen to that joke a lot.
Yeah, Meek Mill.
I'm gonna have to add that to my list. I ain't gonna lie.
Featuring Roddy Ricch, Letter to Nipsey. They debuted that song at the Grammys. They dropped it the next day. The title is self-explanatory. It was Meek Mill, Roddy Ricch. Tribute song to Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. So that was definitely one of my most listened to songs.
I don't know how I forgot that, but yeah, that's definitely on my list too.
Yeah.
My next one is Chicago Freestyle by Drake, self-explanatory. He went in on that song. So Chicago Freestyle.
Alright, so I got 2 more left.
I got about 5 more left.
I mean, you can keep going, man. I probably got some of mine on there. It was hard for me. Your Mind Still Young Blue.
Oh!
Young Blue,
Damn!
Young Blue featuring Drake.
That's on my list too.
It's on your list?
No, I'm saying I didn't put it on there.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
on my list
I'm
too.
saying. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, actually, after this, I got 2 more left.
Yeah.
After this, I got 2 more left. So this is my top, I guess not top 3, but you know, you're mine still. Young Blue featuring Drake, yeah.
Okay. My next one would be Real Life by Burna Boy featuring Stormzy. Great song on a great project. So I listen to that song all the time. It's one of the songs on the album that I just put on replay and just listen to and vibe out to. So that'll be my next one.
Gotcha. My next one is Proud of Me by J. By J. Prince. Proud of Me. That one.
Damn.
That one hit the heart. No cap. Proud of Me by J. Prince. I don't know if I know of him, but J.I.
Bro, that junk is hard to do, bro. I can't, like, I know it's just a couple of songs,
Yeah.
but you just name about 3 songs that I listen to
Yeah, you know what
every
I'm saying?
day.
No, I missed some, but the Proud of Me by
Yeah.
J.I., bro. That song go.
Nah,
That
facts.
song go.
Nah, great song. Shout out. And I'm excited to see what he do next year. I mean, we're gonna talk about it a little later, but I'm excited to see what he do next year.
Yeah.
So next one would be Bank on It by Burna Boy.
Yeah. That could have been on my list too.
Yeah, Bank on It by Burna Boy. Once again, great song. In my rotation frequently till this day. So.
And this last song, cause I had a short list. It didn't even come out in 2020, but I listened to it so much it might as well came out in 2020. Location.
Bro, yeah, I didn't put it on you.
Location by Dave and Burna Boy.
I didn't put it on you. Matter of fact, the Location album by Dave, I wanted to put it on a list because I listened to it a lot this year, but it came out in 2019.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't really start listening to it to the end of 2019.
Yeah.
Really 2020. Yeah, Location could have been on my list, but it ain't come out this
Location. Like,
yeah.
Like,
Send me a
that was in one of my top listened to songs on Spotify. Like this year. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so I think I got the rest, right?
Yeah.
So my next one is 3-Headed Goats by Lil Durk, Lil Baby, and Polo G.
I messed with that song. I wouldn't say it was in my top.
Yeah. I listen. Anytime I don't know what to listen to, I put it on and I let God do the rest, bro. Next, since this song came out, it's been in my rotation pretty frequent. Shout out to the home team, FCG Heem featuring 26 Coupe on the Rise.
On the Rise, okay.
It's been in my rotation pretty frequent. I'm pretty sure I got at least 150 places it came out.
Shout out to FCG Heem.
Yeah, home team, man. Shout out to FCG.
I be blasting them.
Yeah, facts. My next one is R.O.D. by A Boogie with the Hoodie.
Right, I need to have that on there. I knew that.
Honestly, I'll be real with you. If it was numbered 10 through 1, that'd probably be my number 1.
Okay.
I listened to that crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And my last one, you kind of already mentioned, Letter to Nipsey. That was another one I was listening to crazy this year.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to put it on my list, but I had to add that one. But yeah, Letter to Nipsey.
Got you. Yeah, so we did our albums, top albums of the year, some of the songs that we was writing out to. Well, who are y'all listening to? What are some of y'all favorite songs?
Drop it in the comments,
y'all
mother.
Drop it in the comments or send it to us on IG, whichever. Go ahead and do that. Right before we wrap up, like I said, use it. This is one of our wrap up videos for the end of the year. So
we have a couple more coming, but maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, maybe about 3. I'll say about 3. Probably. Right before we end this video off, we're gonna get into what are we expecting for 21 for some of our favorite artists that we didn't hear from this year.
Facts.
What we're expecting to hear from again. I think we both could agree. Drake, like.
Yeah, Drake, you got 31 more days, bro.
You want the clock, partner.
You got 31 more days, bro.
All that Beckham said it was gonna come in on January 1st. Look, January 1st is a Friday. You say no, it's not. That's what the report said. That he came back and said that it's not. So you said January, so All right, I ain't gotta say no more.
Yeah.
Kendrick, I'm interested to see Kendrick.
I have a feeling Kendrick not gonna drop next year.
Bro,
I have a feeling. I feel like he's no. I don't know if he's gonna drop an album next year. I think he might.
He got to.
No. I understand he's on the clock.
Yeah.
But I feel like Kendrick is on that little Rihanna shit.
Nah.
I feel like Kendrick is working on some. I'm be honest with you, Kendrick.
Bro, Damn came out in 2017.
I'm be honest with you, Kendrick. I'm be $20 with you. You don't got the type of catalog right now where you could just be.
Bro, Kendrick. Kendrick's catalog is not that big, right?
Kendrick, you don't have that type
For the
of
amount of time he's been out.
Where you could just chill, bro. I need an album, bro. I'm sorry. I be honest, Kendrick, you was in my top 5. You was in my top 5 at one point. I'm be honest, you're not in my top 5 no more.
Kendrick was in my top 2.
No, I ain't in my top 5.
He was in my top 2. He was. No. He's not in my top 5 no more. And I would have to think about top 10.
Yeah, definitely gotta think about top 10. You kind of like Paul George right now, Kendrick.
No, let's not get it.
No, listen, what I'm saying.
Because he an MVP caliber player. So
Paul George was an MVP caliber player a couple years ago too.
No, but Kendrick has won the MVPs though.
Okay, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, don't do that.
But he went. But I ain't gonna lie though. Kendrick, what you did after your MVP season with
okay,
man, let me tell how much on the clock you are, bro. What you did after your MVP season with Good Kid, Mad City, and after that, it's equivalent for you averaging 30 points to get your MVP year and go to averaging 12 the next year. 12? Bro, that album, the next album, Butterfly at Pimp, is the worst album I've heard in the last couple of years. I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people let it slide because the time where you dropped that album, and we was going through so much, Trayvon Martin dying and stuff like that. You was on your Black Power shit. You know, it's kind of like a church person give you a church pamphlet. You can't just throw it out. You're going to have to find every kind of way to throw it out. You're going to have to put it out the window, act like you stretch it, let it go. You're going to have to do all that. That album was trash. Then you came back with Damn. Damn was a pretty cool album.
That was cool.
If you dropped that after Powder Pimp or Butterfly, not Powder
After Good Kid, Mad City?
Okay. You would have been 2 for 2. But being that you went so far left, that just brought you back to the center. That shit was not cutting. So you on the list. Matter of fact, I know Drake about to drop in January, so you probably gonna have to wait till about April, May. But you better come, my nigga. You ain't got time to be holding. You ain't no Rihanna lover right now, bro. But Kendrick's on the list for sure.
Hey.
You got somebody else?
Oh no, I got J. Cole, expecting J. Cole to drop.
Yeah, I think J. Cole gonna drop.
Yeah, expecting J. Cole to drop. Looking forward to it. Want to hear it. For Your Eyes Only. No, that wasn't the last one. KOD. KOD was the last one. KOD was a cool project, solid project. Not my favorite from J. Cole. For Your Eyes Only. My least listened to J. Cole project since Sideline because it's so old. But you know.
For Your Eyes Only, I'm not gonna go to the extreme and put it with the Pimp of Butterflies. But that was probably his project for me. That I was like, you could have kept that one.
But
you could have kept it For Your Eyes.
You go hit him with a Forest Hills Drive, 2014 Forest Hills Drive again.
I need
something close to that. Cause that one right there, bonafide classic, A through Z, everything on there. You know, so J. Cole, looking forward to him. Meek Millie from Philly. You Kids with Love 4-piece quarantine pack. Pain Away. If Pain Away would have came out a few months ago,
it would definitely been on mine. Yeah,
it would definitely been on my top listened to songs of the year. So definitely looking forward to Meek Mill, Roddy Ricch.
Right, yeah. Thing is, Drake dropping in January, so I don't expect a lot of y'all to drop the first quarter.
Yeah.
So a lot of y'all albums, I think next year's gonna be a very action packed for the summertime.
Yeah.
You know, March. Not March. April, May, June, July. A lot of people gonna start dropping. You know, people want to stay away from the GOAT, man. You know, so I understand. Who else? I had somebody else in mind that needed to drop. Chance the Rapper.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The last album you dropped was so damn trash. Don't drop an album if you ain't gonna come. You're not coming back with what's the name of the last album?
I don't even.
My show was on the whole time. Okay.
No, but yeah, it went good though. It went good.
But yeah, don't drop an album if you're not coming back with the type of album you dropped the last time, bro. I forgot the name of the album. Your first album. What was the name of that shit?
Oh, Coloring Book?
Coloring Book.
Yeah, Coloring Book.
I need Coloring Book, bro. You went so far left with the other bullshit you just dropped.
And if you gotta stick with the gospel theme,
it's okay.
Do it.
Do it.
Because Coloring Book was good. Well, you went like hip hop.
They come for you.
Like hip hop parade music, like kick bop music. On the other one.
Come on, bro. That joint was great, bro. And you came back with this little "I love my wife." I don't care. I would get it. I don't care if you love your wife that much. All 80 songs. I don't like all 80 songs to be about your wife. It's okay. So yeah, Chance the Rapper, you on the clock, but don't come off the clock if you gonna try that bullshit. Don't do that.
Oh, Migos on the clock. Migos. I've been a strict advocate that you guys haven't fell off. You guys did your individual projects. You guys have became superstars. Just beyond music. Dropped a single with NBA Youngboy Needed, and things like that. But Migos, you're definitely on the clock. Definitely on the clock. And I just had somebody else in mind. Can't think of him right now. Oh, Bryson Tiller, you're on the clock. Yeah. Right. Anniversary is cool. Yeah. Now we're waiting for me, my top 10. Just because you're Bryson Tiller. I'm gonna listen to Yeah, on the clock. And I think that's about it.
Yeah, that's really on the clock. Nah, this person's not on the club, but I do want to hear a project from you next year. Proud of you. Jada Prince. I want to hear a project from you next year. Lil TJ.
Lil TJ. Oh, yeah, Lil TJ ain't dropped yet.
No, I want to hear a project from you
TJ on the
too.
clock.
But listen, go back to it. The last project you dropped, I guess it was a compilation of New York drill sound kind of thing.
Yeah. So
don't stay away from that. Go back to your Lil TJ where you singing and all that extra junk. Your A Boogie flow. Let me hear that.
And not on the clock as well. Lil Durk. I feel like he seemingly was supposed to be dropping another project soon, and I feel like he needs to capitalize off the big year he had and just drop like another full-fledged good project. So Lil Durk, and that's about it. I think you done?
Yeah, I think I'm.
So this is us wrapping up everything, y'all. Tell us what y'all think. Who y'all think should have a big 2021, or you're expecting to hear from, and so forth. So yeah, like I said, more end of year content coming up, wrap up videos. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And we appreciate you guys for sticking with us throughout this whole year. We're not done just yet, so be on the lookout. Once again, it's Kyle the Kid, Mega the Boy, episode 18. We out.
Hey! Remember, just vibe, mind your business, and prosper. You dig?
Yes, sir.